Well, good afternoon, everybody. We are live from the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. I'm Membership and Events Manager Doug Jenkins with you to kick off another week, the last full week of October, as strange as that seems. Also seems strange that it doesn't exactly feel like October right now. Hope you get the chance to enjoy the weekend in Findlay and Hancock County with the great weather that we had and for the next couple of days that we'll continue to have. So go out, enjoy downtown, enjoy the parks, enjoy all the aspects of living here in Findlay and Hancock County. Before we get into what's going on this week, just a huge thank you for everybody involved in the Small Business Awards last week. We held those last Wednesday afternoon, honored 17 businesses and business people in the Findlay and Hancock County community. You can see the list of winners. They were in the Courier. They were on WFIN.com. And we've got them on our website, I believe, as well. But congratulations to the winners. This is my favorite day of the year, just honoring people who really put their time and effort into making Findlay and Hancock County a great place to live. And boy, we had a lot of fun doing it last week, too, with about 280 people in attendance there at the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts. So if you were there, thank you for coming out. If you're able to support it, thank you for your support, and congratulations to all of our winners. Now, you'll have a chance to hear from some of our winners here in the upcoming weeks on our podcast, Chamber Amplified. You can search for that in your favorite podcast player. You can also just watch or listen to it on our website, too, at findlayhancockchamber.com. We have an incredibly busy week in store for you. Here's the schedule of what's on the chamber agenda this week. A lot going on. We'll be live with you a little bit later today as we'll have a ribbon cutting for Key Realty, their new location in downtown Findlay. We'll be talking to you from their office and, of course, introducing you to the principals there. Also today at 6 o'clock, if you've been thinking, man, I'd like to do a little traveling. Well, we have a trip for you. We haven't been able to do the chamber travel plans. Well, you know why. Come on, we all know why. But things getting back to normal. Travel abroad is happening. And we have something in 2023 I think will be very interesting for you. A trip to Iceland, a guided trip of Iceland. There's an informational meeting about that tonight from 6 until 7. You can also Zoom into that as well. So you can be at home and learn a little bit more about that trip coming up again in 2023. We think it's going to be a great time. I have heard nothing but great things about Iceland as a travel destination. So it's a great way to find out more about that. Tomorrow, you see on the schedule 10 at 10. Unfortunately, due to some schedule conflicts, we've had to combine that with our November 10 at 10. So that'll happen on November 29th, I believe. No 10 at 10 meeting tomorrow. We do have our annual information assurance forum. No network, no internet. Now what? That will be at the University of Findlay from 10 in the morning until 2:30 in the afternoon on Wednesday. We've been talking a lot about internet security, cybersecurity on the podcast recently. This is going to be a much larger discussion on the issue. What happens when the internet goes down to your business? And not just, oh, hey, the internet stopped working. We all deal with that from time to time. What happens when you get hit by a ransomware attack? What happens when you have a denial of service attack on your website? Things like that. That will be what's discussed at this year's Information Assurance Forum. I'm looking forward to serving as the MC for that. And again, you can register for that at our website, findlayhancockchamber.com. A really good way to be in tune with that. If you have somebody who handles your IT services within your company, you want to send them to this. As you can see, we have the Findlay Young Professionals having a happy hour at Mancy's this Thursday from 5:30 until 7. There'll be some good snacks and good chance to do some networking there as well. And Friday, pretty busy for us as well. We have a women's mentoring connection to kick off Friday. That'll be from 8 to 9 in the morning. You can see the topic will be reinventing your career, finding success, happiness, and deep purpose in the second half of life. I think that's a great topic, and we'll have a panel talking more about that at 8 in the morning. Then let's wrap it up in style. This got pushed back from last week, and we'll be at the Main Street Deli and Arcade Friday afternoon at 4 for a ribbon cutting, celebrating their first year in downtown Findlay. A very unique business for Findlay and Hancock County. We're really excited to be there, and after all of that, that's a great way to wrap up our week. No member events to tell you about this week. We'll have some more for you next week in that arena. But if you are a Chamber of Commerce member and you're having an event, whether it be a community event, maybe you're just having a special hours or something like that, you can put those on our website and we'll promote them for you here. Do have a couple of jobs to tell you about. As you can see, we're still hiring for a marketing coordinator here at the Chamber of Commerce. So if you are interested in that position or know someone who might be, you can apply through our website and get more information. And personal care assistants are needed at Right at Home. Last week, we talked a little bit more about that and had an in-depth discussion on it. You can go back on whether you're watching here on YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook. Just go back to last week's chamber or Monday announcements, and you can learn more about that. Same with the marketing coordinator, Dion, our director, was on with us a couple of weeks ago to talk about that position. So that is what's happening at the Chamber of Commerce this week. As you can tell, it's quite busy around here, but that's all right. That's the way that we like it as we head towards November next week. That doesn't hardly seem possible, but we'll have details next week on our Fresh Brewed Business. We'll have details on the Helping Hands Food Drive, which is coming up next week, another member-related event, plus a whole lot more. If you have any questions about what's happening here at the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber or want to get involved, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. My email address is djenkins@findlayhancockchamber.com. That'll do it for today's Monday announcements. Again, we'll be live with you later today from our ribbon cutting at Key Realty. Let's make it a great week, and we'll see you next time on the Monday announcement.